Make time for Haste, a game of Dum-Dums and Dragons. Haste is a quick-play, cooperative role-playing game. The adventure runner for this campaign is the adventurous Marcus Lake.
Hello, my name is Marcus, and I will be your surrogate dungeon facilitator today. We'll be playing the game Haste. It was created by its originator, Shane. In the past episodes of Haste, you may have seen Shane inflicting his creation on other players. Today, I will get to inflict haste upon Shane himself. So thank you. I appreciate your fandom, and hang in there for a great episode.
Hi, I'm Shane Hosea. I designed this game. Someone just made a threat on my life, but that's fine. I'm going to be playing a saint this time, not running it, playing it. I'm going to be named Cranston. And it's going to be a lot of fun. I like playing saints. They're very helpful. And by the way, if you out there watching are ever interested in potentially running a game or playing the game on the show, send us a video. dumdumdragon@gmail.com is our email. Submit a video and we'll take a look and maybe we'll get you on an episode of Haste.
Our next player is professional comedian and professional wrestling announcer, Richie Stratton.
Not only do I do the NWWA, you can check out the comedy every Tuesday at Dante's at Satire Strikes Back is the name of it, because it's Star Wars related. Anyway, hi, super excited to be here, super pumped, and yeah, all that good stuff.
Our third player for this campaign is RPG beta tester, CD Skehan.
Hi, I'm CD, and I'm going to be playing Haste today. I'm one of the original playtesters for Haste, back when it used to be called Dum-Dums. Today I will be playing the role of Dirk.
Our final player for this campaign is, hey, wait a minute, it's me!
Hey, this is me in the flesh, Tristian. I don't actually talk like that, no, that'd be horrible if I did that through the entire show. No one would want that. I might want that. That'd actually be fun for me. I don't know why I talk like that when I'm in the room. There's a little tiny, you're in a room and there's a little microphone in front of you, and then that's it. So I feel like you should be like, I am announcing.
All right, that's enough of that. And on to the game.
Want to look natural. So
we want to look real natural. Yeah, because that's what you want out of a role-playing game. Lots of posing and like
cheesy smiles.
Cheesy smiles.
Do I have to deliver into that?
Mm-hmm. Okay. Not unless you feel like it.
Oh God. Yeah.
No, I think it's the best thing you can do is kind of ignore that the camera is there.
Okay.
I'll worry about the show. Shane will worry about the game. You two just worry about having fun, and you worry about the story.
Oh,
got it.
I just worry about how these dice are going to roll.
Oh. Maybe I guess I'll do like a little bit of an announcement, right? Because normally we do character generation as part of the intro of the game. But as Marcus is a new
adventure runner,
we decided that we would try to do things a little different. Everybody has their own little individual rules. So Marcus decided that watching people make their characters was boring.
It's called Haste.
It's called Haste. It is
do
called
this
Haste.
in a hurry, maybe.
So, in the spirit of Haste, he created the Go Mark Set method. I named it after Mark. He wouldn't have done that.
No,
he wouldn't have named it after himself. I did it. I named it after him. The Go Mark Set method, where we just go and you play the game, and then whenever applicable, you mark down whatever the stats are, and then they're set for the rest of the game.
We don't have time for that stuff. So. This party is going to be the same thing. We're going to be playing characters who are trying to pay bills, and in order to do so, they've actually scored. They have a contract with a large organization called Dimensional Mercantile, and Dimensional Mercantile, they provide magical items to wizards and so on and so forth throughout all of the lands of fantasy. And one of their hottest leases would be dragons. In this particular situation, the contract has been given.
They breathe fire.
Yeah.
That's their hottest.
Well,
can I have that shirt?
There's you want to keep up with the Mordekainens, if you know what I'm saying.
So
Mordekainen has a dragon. You want a dragon.
That's
so
true.
You can't afford one. You lease one. You lease one from Dimensional Mercantile.
So wait, we work for the DM?
Well, you don't necessarily.
Why did you say that? She's quick.
Sorry, I'm
No, that's fine. That's good. As long as it got in there. That's the important
If we
part.
say you work for the DM, then you're expecting like a gold watch and a pension, and that's not. You have a contract.
Right.
We're gonna make them work for us.
Yeah.
from Dimensional Mercantile, but not actually really fully employed, a contractor. And so these contracts are meted out as Dimensional Mercantile needs one of their dragons recovered. So they'll lease out a dragon to an up-and-coming wizard who wants to look flashy, wants to immolate some things. That person lapses on their payments to the dragon. They hand out a contract, similar like bounty hunting, right? Except it's repo.
Repo.
Yeah, dragon repo is what we're doing.
Awesome.
So we're repo men?
You are essentially repo people.
Repo persons.
Sorry.
Yes.
Persons.
And
Repo's men.
Repo.
so,
Cranston.
Like Brian?
Like the machine company that my dad works for.
Nice. Dirk.
Like the weapon.
Oh, actually, I have to come up with a name too.
Right.
the party is...
Or you don't.
Oh, that's true.
That is his name.
That's my name. My name is Nameless.
I'm gonna wait just in case
We'll
our
get there.
relationships. I could be Nameless's brother, and then I would have to have I think something
Also
similar.
Nameless is your name?
Nameless too.
Nameless.
Anyway, I'm sorry. We're repoing a
lacks a
dragon.
distinct identity. Okay, so the party is headquartered at at the center of everything, you have there's a giant tree. Its branches reach out into all of the planes, all of the magical locations. It's called Yag Drizzle, I think, or something like that.
Drizzle.
Yag Drizzle, the tree, and so it's a gigantic tree, unimaginably huge. And in the crux of one of the boughs of this tree, there is a lovely little retirement community. And at the center of this retirement community, there is an amphitheater. Not like a stone amphitheater, but like a wooden, kind of like the Globe Theater, right?
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And
yeah, I've been there.
yeah. Okay.
Sure. I can
So
picture
in the
it.
town of
Shakespeare's
Crux,
thing, right?
in the town of Crux in Yag Drizzle, there's a lovely amphitheater. It's actually on the Interdimensional Historic Registry. It's a
Neat.
yeah. People come there to see it, just to see it. It's and if you were to own that place, then maybe you could charge people to tour it. But your party happens to have fallen into the deed of this historic building. It's called the Knot Hill Theater. It's on a large knot of the.
So, I'm gonna be the dumb guy here.
Yeah.
We live on a tree.
You live on a gigantic tree.
We're like termite people.
in the village of Crux.
Okay. And the crux of the tree.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
See, I'm the dumb one here.
And it's a retirement community, and it's all interdimensional adventurers who've taken some kind of magical arrow to the knee.
Are we
and-
quite old?
No,
Oh.
you're
good.
not. You are upstarts.
Okay.
Actually, I can't tell you that you're not. You're a mage.
You know.
right?
I
You have
could be.
the intent
I'm
to be
old.
a mage.
Right.
So
Right.
you could be ageless. You could be living backwards.
Nameless,
entirely.
ageless.
I'm nameless and ageless.
You can't be
Wow.
formless. You have to have a
Yeah.
physical form, I think. I think you
Does
have
he?
to
I
set
don't know.
that.
Does he?
Look, if you want to,
It'd be hard to like assess hit points
if
to
you
a
want to be some
formless.
kind of nameless gas cloud.
We can't keep letting the mages be whatever they want. Crickets, formless,
It has a little guy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
you
a
have
guy.
little guy.
Around that.
I love how you left room for a hat, just in case
hat
they
or
wanted to go for a
hair
hat or
or whatever,
hair.
right?
That's
There's
so
a lot
nice
of creative
you.
freedom you
There
can
it
take
is.
with that. Is
You're
my
more than a
experience.
concept. Right?
Yeah.
More than a
Yes.
concept.
Thank you.
Yeah.
More of an experience.
So
But I am old.
anyway, I'm sorry. Long story short, the property taxes on the theater are just killer.
Oh, dang.
So a couple of people in the party are co-signators. Is that right? On the deed. So we should decide, just relationship-wise, let's decide which characters' names are on the deed and most likely have to make the cash in order to pay the.
Nameless's name is for sure on the deed.
Really?
I'm going to go ahead and establish
Nameless's
that.
name is definitely on the deed.
Yeah,
okay.
probably.
All right. So this is going to be a theater that's owned by a wizard and
Well, I was thinking of following a deity of some sort of financial institution or something like that. So I think that
Nameless and Cranston.
Nameless and Cranston.
Nameless and
are on the
Cranston
deed.
on the
Yep.
theater.
Yeah.
The Theater of Nameless and
So
Cranston.
the Knot Hill Theater is owned by Nameless and Cranston in the city of
Crux.
Crux, not Crotch.
On Yag Drizzle.
Crux on Yag Yagdrizzle.
Yeah.
Egg drizzle.
Okay,
And
so
so-
everybody's on the same page.
And then this is a tangential. This doesn't really have anything to do with the story. But if you want to run tourism through, you can sell photos out front or whatever,
Sure.
as people will come there. Although it has acquired some of a bad reputation because prior to your having purchased it,
Right.
it was a very chilly burlesque theater. I mean, people were just trying
Probably
to.
still is.
Are there still some costumes laying
That is
around in the
entirely
back,
your
maybe?
choice. Although you should be
Fishnets.
aware that from time to time you need a place to keep the dragons before Dimensional Mercantile comes and picks them up. And so, center stage is often kind of a pigsty.
Often busy.
A dragon style.
A bunch of dragon
Yeah,
scats.
that's
So-
a
Yeah,
dragon
yeah,
sty.
yeah.
That's good. You just,
But we have tourism
change the
and
format
occasionally
a little bit
dragons?
for the
Are we like, is it like a dragon menagerie?
Well, I think that it's an empty building that we're like.
It's like a dragon warehouse.
Yeah,
Okay.
we're like using this probably lovely
The
historic
musical
theater
historical theater is
as a
Everything
shitty warehouse.
must go.
nice. Everything must go. Okay, cool. Okay.
Yeah. It is flammable.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Well, I mean, everything's flammable. We live on a tree.
Right. Yeah.
Right. So these contracts will take you all over to the very furthest reaches of the limbs of the tree.
Off the tree?
Yeah, and you'll travel through portals, kind of open up in the bark. They'll take you to new places where you can fulfill your contract, recover a dragon, squeeze it back through that knot hole, and then Dimensional Mercantile will come and pick up the dragon. Although, in the particular contract that you most recently have received, it's a contract for a dragon that has been held by some kind of powerful undead wizard.
Oh, that's
Right.
the worst.
Like a lich?
Not
My
a
least
lich, more
favorite
of a
kind of
blood drinker type.
Ooh.
Oh,
Alive or dead, pick a lane.
A lawyer.
Yeah, I know.
So it's not someone so famous that you would know their name, although you do know a lot of other wizards, particularly.
Quite old, we decided.
It's like, is that the same as being ageless? Like being
No, I'm just really old.
okay.
He tells people he's ageless because it sounds better than I'm eld, but sure.
It's old.
It just goes with the name, nameless.
Right.
Name-
Well, okay. So this fellow who is the target of the contract, not that he's the target of the contract, but the one who has the dragon. His name is Count Singuinous. So, being kind of vampiric, he has some mind control powers, some telepathy, if you will.
or at least he'd like you to believe that.
Yes,
Right.
he's convincing. He's an amazing con artist, and entering into his realm, he has a realm that's like it's his, and he has a mansion there and whatnot.
We have a.
And
shitty
entering
theater.
into his realm, he may immediately be able to read your mind.
Ooh.
And so, thinking ahead, you've all taken potions of forgetfulness.
Did I make them?
We don't know.
can't remember.
Yeah.
That's one of those things. Okay, cool.
And you've taken because it's a secreted away realm, you've taken an unusual method to get there. You've encased yourselves in some kind of magical womb-like devices and transported yourself into the void from which you will fall out into this new location. So let's start actually in the void.
Okay.
And
Like we all do.
Sure.
you are absolutely delightfully happy, warm. There's a fluid around you. You're actually breathing this fluid.
Gross.
Ambiotic, kind of.
Yeah, well, sure. And you can't really recall what your name is, although it's kind of starting to come to you. Can you...
It's got to be extra tough for Richie because he's like, I keep remembering my name is nameless, but that's not right.
Is it Cranston? And what do you do?
I think I work for someone really powerful, but I don't know if I've met them in person. It's a
Right.
weird relationship.
It's like Dr. Claus, my boss.
Yeah, the fluid that you're breathing in, it kind of tastes like money.
Yeah. No, I remember they're very rich. I think their name is J.D. Power.
Yeah, that's
know
the
that
money
power.
right there.
That's right. They're the deity of investments.
Ah, nice.
I'm a saint. I flip my book over.
Excellent. All right.
Nice.
And then you slowly recall your name.
Oh, yes, okay.
Or do you?
Oh, that's right. I'm nameless. I've always been nameless. How'd I forget? I'm nameless.
He's testing the forgetful potions on himself every night before bed.
Makes complete sense. My parents named me Nameless. My name is Nameless. Okay, I know who I am. I collect rare and interesting things that do magical stuff because I am a mage.
Nice.
Ooh.
Excellent.
Ooh.
And meanwhile, in another nearby orb...
I'm probably, I've started, like, freaking out, and I'm, like, patting myself down, trying to figure out what's happening, and I notice my beefcake muscles. And I probably also find a small Dirk on myself, and I figured it out. That's what my name is. My name is Dirk, and I am a warrior.
Nice.
Did the Dirk have Dirk written on it?
Yeah,
Nice.
for sure. For
Laid
sure.
out, it's like, weapon
So-
type, Dirk. Oh, okay.
My name's Dirk.
Yeah.
I got
Well, it's
it.
good thing
If,
you like
if
you were,
lost, return to Dirk.
like
Okay.
if you like came to in the tool shed, your name would be like Hammer. Like my name is Hammer.
I am
Also a good
Mr.
name for a
Pound.
warrior.
Yeah, that would totally work. Yeah.
So you start to come to, and
I can't remember anything. I remember that I've done some stuff in the past that I actually was actively trying to forget. And so when this opportunity to take the potion came, I leapt at it, and maybe I drank like somebody else's like second class when they didn't pay attention, because I can't even remember what my name is. I remember I get up to stuff. I'm kind of rascally. I remember that about myself.
Sure.
And I know I have a relation to one of these chaps that I can just kind of like tell that they're around me because I know this deep relationship. But for some reason, I think I can't remember what that relationship is. But that's the first thing that comes to my. I know that's going to be the first thing that comes to my mind. And maybe I'm even going to have to roll to figure out
figure it
what
out.
this relationship is, because I can't remember.
this is out of my hands. Let's roll to find out what
All right.
your relation...
So 2d10s, right? Is that how it works, Shane?
You want to do the big relationship chart? Let's do the
Yeah, let's do the big.
Yeah.
Let's do the big chart.
Big chart.
Big
Yes.
charts. Big charts.
Get the
Okay.
nerds something to get excited about, right? Well, yay!
All right.
Wait.
Choose which one is the tens place and which one is the 20s place.
The blue is the tens place.
Okay. And the ones place. Look at the tens and the 20s place. What do you got?
I have a 75.
75. Someone in this party is in your secret society.
You don't need to reveal who it is.
Yeah. It's a secret
society.
society. All right, cool. Someone in this group is in a secret society with me, but I don't remember what that society is.
Yeah.
Right.
That is terrible.
No.
That's pretty rough.
The secret handshake is ingrained on such a basic
That's
level.
a-
You know
muscle
the
memory.
handshake, but nothing
Yes.
else.
Right. So I can handshake my way into the group, but as
Yeah,
soon as
you-
I get in, I'm clueless as to what's
You'll
going
have
on.
to, if someone returns the handshake.
That's how
You're going to get into some really interesting buildings.
My character's name, ClueLess.
Ah.
It's a secret who I'm in league with.
So 73.
73. Someone in this party is your spouse.
48.
48. Someone in this party follows your lead.
Ooh, good to know.
Alright. And for myself, 41. Oh, someone in this party considers me their lucky charm. So,
Barely through the film of this encasing orb that you are floating within, that you are breathing the contents of, you can see what seems to be a heavenly body of some kind coming into sight.
yeah, it's Dirk.
Here in the You're the spouse.
You're the spouse. There it is.
Alright. Cranston and Dirk are married.
Cranston and Dirk are married. Nice.
This is how we find out. Cranston for sure got me that engraved Dirk.
You
that
ma-
was the
Yeah.
wedding gift.
Yeah, okay, yeah, there you go. Yeah, it's in my handwriting.
Next time on Haste, a game of Dum-Dums and Dragons.
How would you like to open your orb?
Alright, I think I'm going to have to...
Sweetie, do we have matching knives?
Yeah, we have matching knives. I'm going to use my matching knife.
Does your Dirk also say Dirk on it?
No, it
Or
says
does it say-
it found return to Cranston.
Why, that's just
No, my
dumb luck.
shirt says it found return to Dirk.
Nice.
I am your host, MC and editor of Haste the Game Show, Tristian Spillman. And my wife helped too a little bit. Thanks honey. Thanks, Katrina.